Hi guys, today I am on the Tuscany hills, not far from the coastline. The idea is to wander around on some path that I already don't know, to discover some nice places where lead my wife in next outdoor days. Stay with me. It's 2 o'clock p.m. and it's become cloudy. Maybe it rain late, so I have to move to set up my shelter for the night. Now a small break, eating this. These are the Pain's Wessex emergency ration. Each of this bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, gives about 270 kilocalories. So 2 of them are for me enough for a lunch, for a break in the middle of the day. Today happens a stupid thing. This morning I was in a hurry to leave home and I forgot my mat, my phone pad, and so this evening I have to find a place with enough leaves to build a leaves bed to isolate myself from the soil, from the ground. Sometimes when we are in a hurry, it happens. I hope, but sometimes it happens also to you. So I can think that I'm not the lonely in with this kind of issue. When I discovered that, I made an assessment and I decided that the temperature is not so low, and I can do that. I can use a leaves bed. If I thought it was not possible, surely I would come back to home, avoiding any kind of hypothermia issue, but it's not the case. Nice. It will be my place for the night, my camp. Fine. Now I'm walking to reach the top of this hill, and then I'm going to come back to that place, and I'll set up my camp. So I can't enter. I think it's a house. So I walk around the path, go around the property, and then I'll go down to the campsite. Okay, my campsite. Before I stopped thinking the rain was coming, I decided to realize my sleeve bed. So using a stick, I get rid a lot of leaves, but now are under the BV bag. As I told before, I forgot my pad, my sleeping pad. I put a nylon layer and then my BV bag. Inside the BV bag there is one brand new Tuscan summer sleeping bag. I decided to carry with me this because I'm interested to understand what's the limit, the range limit, the temperature range limit for it. In past I used the British summer sleeping bag in November with the British Force BV bag, sleeping fine with 4 or 5 Celsius degrees. And today I would like test this, but seems better than the British. It's a copy of all summer sleeping bag from the Dutch, the German, the British, from the Carinthia Trofen. It's the same, with net around the face, but you can clip, put away, or use set up using a zip. It's possible to attach this sleeping bag inside the winter sleeping bag, but I didn't find in any surplus shop. But the interesting thing is that it has a metal, like metal layer, like aluminum layer, something similar the mylar inside. It weighs 1 kilo and 1,600 grams about that. It's not easy for a summer sleeping bag, but my idea is that here in Tuscany in winter on the hills not far from the coast, it could be a good choice also with temperature around 0 Celsius degrees. In any case, in my rucksack I have a puffy jacket, puffy pants and puffy socks. So if during the night I will feel cold, I have other layer to wear and stay fine. This evening for dinner and for tomorrow morning for breakfast, I have this MRE, a military ration from the Latvia Armed Force. I never ate it. In this case, we have stewed cabbage with ham, rye bread, chocolate bar, roasted lentils without oil, Nescafe, sugar, fruit tea, and cranberries dried, sweetened. Take a look at it. Chocolate bar. Roasted lentils. I imagined something different. Cranberries dried. Bread. The main course, the main dish, stewed cabbage with pork, okay, the heater, the chemical heater, and with this it's all. Free Nescafe pocket, sugar, 20 grams of sugar, one bag, one of tea, chewing gum, wet wipes, spoon, towel, and some wipes to disinfect my hands. It's all. It's all. I think I keep the chocolate bar and the bread for tomorrow morning with the tea and maybe the coffee. Okay, I can start to cook my dinner. There is a line, but tell me how much water insert on it. The tape is not working. Usually when I don't use the heater, the chemical heater, and it remains to me, I carry them in my possible pouch as gear to mitigate the risk of hypothermia. When my meal will be hot, I spill the water from the chemical heater bag, and I put the bag with the heater in my jacket to warm me. It's fine. Well, it seems it works fine. It's time to sleep. Now it's 20 past 6 a.m. and outside is yet dark.
The temperature is about 9 Celsius degrees. During the night it didn't fall below 9 Celsius degrees. It's due to the cloudy sky, but keep the heat of the soil trapped down. So the night passed well. Also, without the mat, the bed of leaves, but I made worked fine, and the night was comfortable.
That's a wolf poop. In last decades, last years, the wolf came back to Italy along the Apennines and along the Alps. Here in Tuscany, it's easy to find tracks and poops about wolf, and in some place they give problems to the shepherds, and it's not easy find a right balance between the wolf protection and the protection of shepherd business. Lately, due to a wrong politics, wolf started reach the small villages and the suburbs of cities, and sometimes they attach the dogs and cats, domestic dogs and cats, and it's a problem, and it was the only case in which some human beings remained injured by wolf, because the human beings tried to defend their dogs and cats, and in this way the wolves bite them. But here, when I come to the woods, I have not fear, because the wolf is vanishing. It's very shy and try to stay away from human beings. Do you know Pumba? Pumba is the wild bear, the wild pig in King Lion, and the Italians Pumba do that swimming pool where they try to clean from ticks and other parasites. It's interesting. Here the tracks, wild bear tracks. The valley is completely covered by the mist. Well, only few meters I'm arrived to my car. I hope you enjoyed this video with my brief 2 days trekking on the Tuscany hills. sleeping under a military basha, sleeping inside a military sleeping bag and BB bag, carrying a military rucksack. What else can I say? If you enjoyed this video, thumb up. If you like my video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified when I will publish another video in next weeks or months. Cheers!